Welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to go over tonight just a brief overview, a little bit about what the summer camp here at Hofstra is about, and some of the offerings and how you can become part of this magnificent journey for the children. Just to let you know, we've been in business almost 40 years, and we have full range and use of the Hofstra 240-acre campus, including the premier athletic facilities, dining facilities, classrooms, science labs, uh, television studios. We have it all, and it's a great way for your child to enjoy the summer in an atmosphere that maybe they wouldn't be part of normally. And we're a little untraditional, like some of the camps, in that we offer different programs at different levels, ranging everything from athletics to academics to the arts to a program for gaming, right up through. We partner with Nassau BOCES on vocational education. Just to give you a little overview, camps run Monday to Friday, and it's a full day program. Goes from 9 to 4. That doesn't include your transportation time if you choose to be on a bus. We have different areas that you can include yourself in. One of the things is sports camp. That's under the direction of our Division I coaches. And again, we use all the best facilities. We have a beautiful stadium for each of the sports. We have an arena. That's one of the beautiful, most scenic arenas on Long Island and in the New York tri-state area. And we also have a specialty camp. We have a learning institute. We have the sports academy. We also have, we said, BOCES programs for vocational education. So children can take a variety of different things and change up each week so they can become familiar with what we have and just enjoy the summer in a different kind of way. Each of the camps for sports camps are 1-week camps, and then the specialty camps go in 2-week programs. So you can mix and match, choose what you want to do. We start June 27th, and we go through August 11th. We have 3 2-week sessions and a 1-week session at the end. Talk about our staff. We have the premier staff, and one of the things that we're very fortunate in to be part of a university is that we do an intense screening program through our human resources department. And one of the things we do that's kind of different than most other camps is we do a full criminal background check just to make sure the children are taken care of and being, treated the right way by people. We also go through New York State Child Abuse Registry, and as we progress along, everybody here has to be vaccinated with COVID-19. We've been working at that for a few years, but we're very fortunate the university gives us the opportunity to do an intense screening. And as the director of the program, I meet every candidate that comes through and screen them personally. And then we have a built-in HR department that will go through the process of making sure everyone is taken care of. And before they go out with your child, they've been carefully screened and put through an orientation, and that goes through everything from what a typical day would be to meeting with our social workers, our behavior analysts, and any of the things that would make just the whole program be better and the employees be a little more prepared than normal. Most of our counselors are the college students, some right here from Hofstra, some from around the area. So we usually get people that are interested in working in their particular field, whether it's athletics, whether it's education, like we said, or the arts. And all our program directors are New York State certified teachers, or they're industry professionals, meaning that someone that has an extreme interest and works in that field to help children learn and understand, how to grow throughout day one through and the end of the summer. We talk about different things. To enroll in the sports academy camp, you spend the entire day in the camp. So that would mean that when you get here, you go into the gym, you go out on the field, you go out on the turf, wherever it is. And just to let you know, we've put in a brand new turf on the soccer field. We've also put in a brand new turf on the field hockey. So we're constantly updating the facilities, and we can pretty much be assured that we have the best facilities in Long Island for the young people, because they use the same facilities the college students would use. So it's kind of a neat opportunity for them to experience what it's like to be in a college setting. So in the sports academy, stay there the entire day. Is everything from instruction. Then we play games every day. There's usually some kind of different contests to help you learn the skill. And they would swim twice each week. You get a scheduled time when you use the pool. The pool is an indoor temperature-controlled pool. That's, we use the Hofstra lifeguards. We have swim instructors, and we're mandated by the Board of Health to make sure everybody's tested and is at a capable level of achieving their goals in the pool. Specialty and Learning Institute. It's kind of split into 2 separate days, which is kind of neat. It's kind of like 2 camps in one. There's one part of the day is your instructional program, where you would go to your area, whether it's a science lab, whether it's a field, whether it's a computer lab. Then we have lunch in the middle of the day. Then there's a recreation piece where it's kind of typical camp games, from anything from soccer to, we have 2 gaga pits, to dodgeball, to volleyball. We have everything. Most of that's done outside, so the kids get a chance to run around and exercise their legs and be healthy. We have an instructional swim program. It's certified by the Red Cross, and that's indoors. So like I said, rain or shine, we're able to swim, which is kind of neat and kind of helps them out. We also have a Nassau BOCES program, which is part of the Learning Institute. And what happens is your child will get bused here to Hofstra campus. Once all the BOCES kids are here together, we put them on a bus and take them over to the Barry Tech, or sometimes Comstat State Park, to the BOCES program, and they stay there for the day. They eat lunch there. They're given lunch by the BOCES program, and that's a neat way to get vocational training, where it could be in culinary. There's also different kinds of things that you can put your hands-on approach. And if you've never seen the building and the different things that BOCES has to offer, it's kind of a neat thing. And we're exclusive to their program for the summer. So it's kind of a thing where the kids get to do something they maybe wouldn't get a chance to do in school, but something that maybe down the road they might want to, be part of. We've got some new programs, and it's kind of important because we always try to refresh things and keep things going. And one of the things we work closely with is the Game Builders Academy. And the Game Builders Academy is a computer-based program, and they do different things with gaming, and they feed off that. So it's a great way for your child to play on the computers, which they like, do some gaming things, and take in the analytical approach of academics with it. So one of the things is an app inventor, and that's for grades 2 through 5. We've also put back in JavaScript. We've had that years ago. So it's a great way for you to learn it. Really, the goal of this is when you get back to school, they have a little bit of an edge up because they've been doing it on the summer in a structured program. Just to let you know, all of our buildings are air conditioned, and they're, like I said, the same buildings that the college students would use. And so it's kind of like your child becomes a college student for the summer. And we also have a DJ Academy we're offering at the end of the summer. Your child can learn to be a DJ, and the goal at that is the same thing. By the end of the summer, they're able to, produce their own little show, and we plan on putting that on for the camp at the end of the year. So it's kind of a neat thing. I think all the kids look at that and wonder how it's done and what experience you would need. So we're able to give them that. One of the other things we do for the older kids in the Game Builders this year is Dungeons and Dragons workshop, popular gaming for most of the older children, so they get a chance to do that in our state-of-the-art computer labs. We've also updated and enhanced our pickleball. Pickleball now is hot. It's one of the biggest things in the country, and it's a great way to learn. Again, I know it's been integrated in most of the programs in the phys ed programs across the New York area, so they get a chance to do that, and we're going to be able to do that right out on the tennis courts, the Hofstra tennis court. So it'll be a neat way for them to learn. And I know this pickleball place is opening up, and there's instruction, so it kind of gives you the advance to that. We also have a Snapchat studio. Again, another Game Builders program where they'll be able to figure things out through Snapchat, something everyone wants to be part of. Everyone has it on their phone and their tablets and their apps, so it's kind of neat to see the background and how that goes. Also, we have sports broadcasting. I'm actually in our sports broadcasting studio. It's a pretty cool thing for anyone that either likes communications and broadcasting or enjoys sports. And our instructors are second to none. Matter of fact, you'll meet them when the time comes, and they're usually on the radio, on TV, and they come in here, and they're graduates of our program, and they help the kids get through and schedule their own videos, and they could do broadcasting things and television broadcasts and production. So it's kind of neat, and it's a great way for the kids to, again, something you might want to do when you get older, but it's a great way to learn and on a first class situation. And Train Creation Station is for the younger children. Everybody likes trains, right? The younger kids love that stuff. So we kind of sit down at the end of the summer, and we do look at the evaluations that people send in. And that was a couple of things that people spoke about, was just the train creation. And so Mike, our Game Builders director, formed a curriculum built around that. So we're kind of interested to see and excited to see how that plays out. As far as lunch, that's one of the highlights of the day. We're very fortunate here that we have an on-campus caterer, Compass Foods, and they're a premier dining partner. And we eating all in kind of most of the one area, which is Hofstra USA, which is the eatery where the students here eat. We also eat some over in the arena, which is on the same side of campus here. And every day there's going to be an entree of the day, and it ranges for everything from chicken fingers to chicken parm. There's pasta, there's tacos, anything you could think of that a kid would like, they figured out to put on the menu for the children. There's a starch every day, whether it's a potato, chips, something like that. There's a side. Most of the time, there's sides that are French fries, also including that. Sides could be a vegetable, but something that's kind of nutritious for the children. And there's also a dessert every day. Anything from cookies to Italian ices. And just to let you know, the cookies here at Hofstra are kind of world famous, so that's a big day. And there's ice cream ices, things like that, and they're able to get that after they eat and sit down and relax before they go back out. And every day we have hot dogs, hamburgers, French fries, sandwiches. So if anyone's not sure what they like or something came up that they didn't like, that's kind of a staple that we have every day, so everyone knows, even on a day that maybe they don't like exactly what the entree of the day is, they're capable of, getting whatever they want. And it's a full service kitchen, so if there's any needs, we can pretty much accommodate. And one of the things that we're known for, which has been a big benefit, is our allergen-free meals. They're made by the chef. They're allergy-free, so anyone that has any kind of allergies, it encompasses it. And again, it's the same kind of allergen-free meals that the college students get here in the cafeteria. So it kind of covers all the things. And we just ask you before camp starts, if that's what you would need, we'll have the meal ready. And when your child comes, they can go up to the lunch table and get produced an allergen-free meal, which is, like I said, very healthy for everyone and important, as we know, to meet the right dietary needs. So our chefs are, premier on that, and they do it all year round for this college students. So they're just continuing on from what we do at camp. Transportation. We're one of the leaders in transportation across Long Island, and we're very fortunate to have We Transport, which is one of the most established transportation companies across the island. Just to know that we don't have parents driving a bus. We don't have counselors driving a bus. We have trained professionals that are licensed, bonded, and insured by We Transport. We go to all of Nassau, Western Suffolk, parts of Queens, and we even run buses through to Manhattan. So wherever you live, we're pretty sure we can get a bus to where you have to be. Door-to-door pickups available in most areas. When door-to-door is not practical, like if you live real far away, and there's a big grouping from where the kids would be, we'll send it to a certain locations point that we all kind of agree on, where everyone would meet. So, but there's different options. You look on the website on the transportation, it tells you where it is. And again, if we get enough children from any area, we could always send a bus out there. But we're very fortunate to have an established bus company with professional drivers, and all the routes are done electronically through a computer system, and we double check them and triple check them and make sure. And as you can see, we greet all the students when they get off the bus, and it's kind of a neat thing. And all the buses are air conditioned, so they don't have to worry about that on a hot day. They're chilly and they're ready to go. And again, we have 2 dispatchers from We Transport that stay on campus with us. So if any problems, concerns, whatever, you call in, they'll answer the phone, and they'll be able to help you out. And we can locate where the bus is at all times and where it's going, when the next stop is. And what's going to happen is before camp starts, you'll get a note in your mailbox that tells you when the bus will be there, who the bus driver is, and the time and when for you to be ready. So when the first day of camp goes, we try to move through it as quickly as possible. Okay, we offer a lot of different discounts, and part of what we do is try to make it affordable for the person in Long Island. If you're an alumni, of course, we respect that, love you, and would love to have you be part of our continuous part of our family. One of the other things we do is we partner with Northwell. And just to let you know that we have a very strong medical presence here on campus. Most days we have 3 or 4 nurses, and also what we do is we have EMTs that go out in the field with the students. So they're never more than a short distance away from somebody that's qualified to take care of your child. And we're also very lucky that we have that partnership with Northwell. So if there's anything we need to consult with, and that was a big part of when COVID was here, we were very lucky to have them to consult with. So we consult with them in any health problems, and we give discounts to anyone that's a Northwell employee, which is, we know they're one of the biggest suppliers of employee workforce in New York State. So we work on that. And anyone that belongs to a union, we respect the union workers. We know how hard you work, and we'd like to take care of you the same thing. So any kind of union you belong to, it's a trade union, a secretarial union, anything that provides anything to do with the union, we will like to take care of you, help you out, and provide you with a special discount. So it's 10% off all Sports Academy camps, and 15% off all the specialty learning institutes. So if you look up there, it tells you, if you go to hofstra.edu/camp, you can put register now. You can register right online. Of course, that's the easy way to do it. You go right online. You can check things out, navigate the website. And if you have any problems, we're always, willing there to help you. We get in at 8 and we leave at 5 every day. So from 8 to 5, someone's already at the phone ready to help you out, walk you through it if you're stuck or you think you made a mistake or you have to change or things like that. And the other thing I think people miss is our registration is open. And to be honest with you, we're moving at a rapid pace to fill up the camp. So the only thing required is put down deposit, $125 per week at camp. So we understand that it's not practical for you to produce all the money at once, but if you think that's something you want to do for your child in the summer, it just takes $125 to get put down, and that'll hold your spot. And you can always change what you want or move around the weeks or the sessions or what your choice is. But again, we've already opened registration about a month ago, and our registrations are as be honest with you, a rapid pace filling up. So we're happy for that, and we're proud of the fact that we're able to do that for people and give them a chance early to let them know where the summer is going to be spent. Listen, if you have any questions, we're more than happy to put them up now and ask them. And the other thing I want to do is we're going to post this on the website, and we hope that you can tell other people, hey, if you need any information, the camp director is on the website, and you can look at it and at your leisure and play it and see what questions you may have or what information that you may need that's additional, because we have all kinds of other things, and including a REACH program for children with special needs, and we have a counselor apprentice program for children that want to eventually work with us and be counselors. So we have a lot of different things, and this was just kind of a short overview of where we're going and where we're at, and some new programs for people that have been here already, and move forward from there. But again, our phones are open also from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5, and over the summer we're there from 7 o'clock in the morning till 7 at night. So we'll always take your call, and there's people, as the summer gets closer, we have more people on the phone to answer the needs and go from there. So if there are any questions, we're more than happy to answer them and move forward. How do I register online and receive my Northwell employee discount? That's a great question. Once you register online and you're capable for a discount, there'll be a spot for you to mark on that. And then usually what happens is we'll call you and tell you if sometimes the computer will generate it by itself. And if not, we're more than happy, either Patty or Jackie in the office will be more than happy to check you out and tell you this is what you have, and this is what the discount will be, and this is what you owe. So as long as you get in the database, we can always adjust that and make sure that you get taken care of. Because Northwell employees are a big part of what we do here, and we have a great, a deal of amount of them, and they're important to us. Like I said, we're partners, so we want to take care of our Northwell partners. Is deposit refundable in case child is eligible for summer school? Yeah, listen, we're here to help the children, Jeff. So if any time there's a summer school or you have any issue that would preclude your child from participating, we're all into that. We get it, we understand, and we try to provide things for the summer. One of the things we have is a reading writing clinic that we work over here with the Saltzman Center, where they're literary specialists that work all year round. And that's a neat thing. If your child maybe doesn't need summer school but needs a little help and move along with the academics, it's a great thing. They have a library there. They have very small group instruction, and they'll connect with you on what your child would need and move forward. But we're always willing to give back the money if you don't think it's a place for you, because at the end of the day, we're looking to make the children happy and you happy as a customer. What happens if it rains? That's another great question. Well, just to let you know, we have 4 different theaters we can use if it rains. We have 3 full gyms if it rains, and we have an 80-yard turf connected right to our main facility, which is indoor in a bubble. So we're well equipped for the rain. And to be honest with you, sometimes the children don't even miss a beat when it rains, because they like to go into the bubble. They like to go and watch different shows and things like that through the summer. And we also, just to let you know, we have special days every Thursday. We have everything from concerts to carnivals to, we have the Harlem Dream coming in and playing our counselors in a game in the arena. So we have neat things that go on, and we use that to our advantage at different expert facilities we have here. We also have, different theme days, whether it be Jersey Day or anything like that. We'll put that out, as we move along. And one of the other things we're we get a real good participation on is our travel camp at the end of the summer. And we've booked all our trips already. You can see that up online shortly. And, we do the Adventureland, we go skating, and we go to a movie. It's kind of neat, some of the things we do. We do some educational piece. So we'll go into the aquarium and the science museum. So it's kind of a neat thing, kind of caps off the summer and gives them something different to do. Why is Cub Camp beneficial for my camper? That's a great question. The Cub Camp is for the youngest people. That goes for people entering kindergarten and leaving kindergarten. And what they do is they kind of get the full gamut of everything that camp's about. They'll do academics, they'll read a book, they'll do some reading and writing, they'll do athletics, which is simple games out in the field. They have their own time in the pool where they can get swim instruction, and a lot of times that's one-on-one progression as we move through it. They eat by themselves in a separate area. They have their own buses, so they don't have to walk around campus too much. So the Cub Camp's just a great way to learn and experience it in a kind of a closed environment, but they get to see what the rest of the camp is, especially like at special days and things like that. So it's a great way to integrate yourself into camp, understand what it's about in a very closed, endearing, and comforting environment. And, the women we have that run that have been fantastic. And, there's great love for the kids, and we take special care of them because they are our youngest people. And the other thing is we welcome you to come to the open house. The first one is February 12th, 12 to 2 at the Physical Education Center. And the Physical Education Center is our hub in the summer. It's where the kids come every morning. It's where the buses drop off. It's where attendance is taken. So it'll be good for you if nothing else to come and see where your child will be. And we'll have many of the directors there. And we have a lot of fun and games for the kids and inflatables. And, we're going to have a basketball clinic by our teams. And there'll be different things for your child to do. So if you as the parent or the guardian wants to go around and meet people and get some information, you can do that. And usually that's one of our biggest days to register, because people could see what's available, what's not. But that's February 12th from 12 to 2, whether you're registered or not. It's a great time to come by. Like I said, just see where we're at, see where you're going, see where your child's going to be dropped off, meet the different people. And, we have music playing. It's a festive occasion. But again, it's a great way for you as a parent to speak with people while your son or daughter enjoys the atmosphere here at camp. Just want to thank you for joining us. Listen, we're very kid-friendly. This is what we do. This is what the university does for a living, and we're very lucky to be part of a great university that honors and respects people from across the island in a fun and educational setting at the same time. So we have a great reputation to live up to, and we work very hard to do that. We feel like we have the best facilities. We're very strict in who we hire and how we put things forward, and we're very attentive as far as communicating with the parents and moving forward from there. So hopefully if you have any questions, you'll call and ask us. And if you want to come out to the open house, that would be a great thing for us to meet and learn about everybody and what we're about. And any suggestions, we would love suggestions. We learn from the parents. We learn from, hey, did you ever think about putting this program? Did you ever think about doing that program? And that's why the evaluations that we do at the end of the year, we sit and we go through, and we're very lucky that we have institutional research here at campus that does that for us. And they break it out so we can see what it is. And we sit for hours and decipher what the parents want, and you as our customer, and go from there. So thanks again for joining us. We appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you this summer. Any questions, feel free to give us a call.